President Trump's legal team making their case against impeachment to the Senate. And our next guest says the defense's opening remarks have Republicans feeling relieved.
Fox News contributor and chief political correspondent for the Washington Examiner, Byron York, joins us live now. Hi, Byron.
Good morning.
So Mike Purpura also went on to say that the Democrats' case, there's no case here, right? Because what he said is you can't have a threat if the person doesn't know that they're being threatened. You can't have a quid pro quo if the other party doesn't know there's a quo. And what he was referencing is the fact the Ukrainians didn't know until after a month that this foreign assistance was even being withheld. So is that the case that the Trump team should keep pushing?
Well, this is something that really encouraged and heartened a lot of Republicans yesterday. You have to remember, we're in the fourth, we've been through 4 months of this since Nancy Pelosi unilaterally declared an impeachment investigation on September 24th. And in all that time, the Trump White House has not mounted an overarching, comprehensive defense. You heard the president say this, or Republicans say this in his defense, but not until this week have we seen this kind of comprehensive defense. And the president's lawyers began making that in kind of a preview of coming attractions for 2 hours yesterday. A lot of Republicans said this is pulling together all the things, all the evidence in the president's defense, and it's a good thing it's finally happening.
Mm-hmm. Byron, when you use the word relieved, what is that a reaction to? Just, what argument will they make? How will it be received? What do you mean by that?
Well, if you remember, the Republicans have a lot of legitimate objections to the process that House Democrats created in the House of Representatives. There are a lot of process complaints. There were so many that some Democrats were saying, that's all the Republicans have. That's all the president has. He cannot defend himself on the facts. And I think what we saw yesterday, and by the way, it came out of a memo that the president's lawyers filed on Monday, was that they confronted the facts head on and said, here are the facts, A, B, C, D, E, F, and these will show you why the Democrats' case is unfounded and why it falters. So that was the thing that heartened Republicans, that the Trump defenders, instead of relying completely on process, of which they have legitimate questions, also confronted the facts of the case.
So staying on the process, so part of the next question we're going to see is witnesses. Should there be additional witnesses? Senators are going to have to go on record voting one way or another. If Republicans deny witnesses, does that end up giving Democrats a process argument?
Well, everybody's going to have some argument coming out of this, however it ends up. But I think Republicans have a strong argument by saying, look, the House of Representatives impeached the president. They say the case is comprehensive. They say the case is overwhelming. And now they're saying, wait a minute, we need you to do more. And I think a lot of Republicans are legitimately concerned that it creates a bad precedent where the House passes a kind of a halfway impeachment and then tries to shame the Senate into doing all the work that the House didn't do.
Yep. No, Byron, great point. Thanks for breaking it down for us. We're always relieved when you're here because we know we get some sanity. Thank you, Byron.
Thank you, folks.